Oh. Where?
Bird show 10:15. I'm picking up in that area.
Okay, thank you.
Kau lah tu serving.
inside their classroom. Nakapag-flag racing ceremony na rin po tayo, which could only mean that our class is about to start. Mabuhay Maria, my name is Trisha. I am one of your hosts, and I'm very excited to be with all of you today in this 45-minute nature and culture discovery experience. Now, I can see we actually have a lot of students in the audience. Tama po ba ako? Marami ba tayo mga estudyante ngayon? Can you please raise your hand para makita ko? Sino dito yung mga estudyante pa? Ayan, ang dami nga nating mga estudyante. At kahit mga hindi estudyante, nataas rin ata ng kamay. But no worries with that, because for today, you're all gonna learn a lot about our nature, a lot about our culture, a lot about birds, and at the end of the show, hopefully a lot about ourselves and our relationship with Mother Nature. And what better way to learn about nature and culture is to learn them from our teacher birds themselves, diba? Now I would like to stress out that our teacher birds are actually rescued and donated birds that we can no longer release back to the wild. Why? Well, first is because some of them are not endemic here in the Philippines. That means, hindi po sila dito sa Pilipinas nakatira. If we release them back to the wild, they may not be able to survive at all. Second, some of these birds were left injured due to the injuries that they've got before they were donated to us. That is why we do this activity time, this play time, to entertain our birds and to teach you, our guests, the importance of environmental and cultural awareness. So I'd like to ask, students of the Malagos Bird School, are you ready to learn this morning? Breakfast. Let's try it one more time with energy. Students of the Malagos Bird School, are you ready to learn this morning? Ayan, that's the energy I've been looking for. And for this morning, we will start with GMRC, or Good Manners and Right Conduct. So I am over here, the star teacher of the Malagos Bird School, an African gray parrot. Now, did you know African gray parrots are considered to be the smartest in the parrot family? And in fact, according to many studies, they have the capacity to think like a 3-year-old child. Sige nga, tingnan nga natin kung gaano ba katalino si star teacher ni Malagos. So, star teacher of the Malagos Bird School, can you greet your students over here the Malagos way of greeting? Nagpapakilala na po siya. Let's try it one more time. Ano daw po yung sabi niya? It's Maraya. Because here in Malagos Garden Resort, we always greet our guests with mabuhay ug madayaw. Now, parang may nakalimutan ka ata, you forgot to introduce yourself. So can you tell your students over here, what's your name? Mama. Ano daw po yung pangalan niya? Any guesses? Donna, hindi po Donna. Lola, hindi rin po Lola. Mona, hindi rin po Mona. Let's try it one more time. Everybody, let us all listen carefully. What's your name again? Mama. Ano daw po yun? Nona, hindi po Nona. Nana, hindi rin po Nana. Donna, hindi po talaga Donna. So allow me to introduce our star teacher this morning. This is actually Donald, our African gray parrot. Pasensya na po kayo, British accent na yung mga ibon namin dito sa Malagos. Just kidding aside, so Donald over here already welcomed you to Malagos Way and already introduced himself. So now it's your time to greet Donald. So can everybody please say, good morning, Donald! Good morning, Donald! I am Donald. Good morning daw. Anong dapat mong sabihin?
Good morning.
Very good. So as part of our GMRC, when somebody greets you a good morning, you reply with a good morning as well. Now, Donald, kaklase mo. Can you ask them how they are?
Hello, how are you?
Ayan everyone, nangangamusta po si Donald. He is asking, how are you daw po? Now once again, as part of our GMRC, when somebody asks you, how are you, you reply with, I'm fine, thank you. How about you? Now in this part of our class, I'm very excited to know who among you here are celebrating their birthdays today or celebrating their birthdays for the month of April. Sino dito ang birthday celebrate natin? Donald, ang dami pala nating birthday celebrants this morning. What should you tell them?
Happy birthday to you.
Wow! Sige, isa pa nga, isa pa nga.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, very good. So according to Donald, happy birthday po to all our birthday celebrants out there. But you know what? It is not only Donald who would like to greet our birthday celebrants this morning. I have over here Nigel, a super crested cockatoo naman. And here's Jesse. Ano yung gagawin Nigel for birthday celebrants this morning?
Singing dan.
Nako, magsisingin na sa si Nigel. Sige, tingnan natin. Music, maestro. We have Nigel Sway side by side. Of the Malagos Garden Resort family and our teacher verse this morning, happy birthday po to all of our birthday celebrants, and may you have many more birthdays to come. So that is for our first class. Can everybody please say bye, Nigel? So nag-ring na po yung bell, which could only mean that we are now bound to our next class. But before we proceed to that, let me first ask everyone, ano ba yung favorite subject ninyo? What's your favorite subject? Ayun, recess time, sabay-sabay pa talaga. And actually, most of you are right, because here in Malagos Bird School, it already is recess time. Because we in Malagos believe that education and nutrition should go hand in hand, especially for birds with specific types of diet. So to start our recess time this morning, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Lord of the Malagos Bird Ambassadors, Kapitan. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Kapitan, a Philippine Hawk Eagle. Kapitan was donated to us by the local barangay captain of Barangay Baguio, thus his name. Kapitan was donated with a broken leg, and due to this, he can barely fly. We nursed him back to health, and Kapitan is now one of our swiftest flyers. Can everybody please say hi, Kapitan? Now, as part of our recess time, as you can see, Kapitan is eating something over there. Now, ang tanong, ano kaya yung kinakain ni Kapitan? What do you think is Kapitan eating? He's eating po yung popcorn. He's eating meat, that's right, because Kapitan is a raptor bird. And raptors are type of birds who eat meat like fish, rabbits, beef, rats, at iba pa. Now, did you know there is actually two types of raptors? The diurnal and nocturnal raptor. Kapitan over there is a diurnal raptor or a bird na gising sa umaga. So, who can give me an example of a nocturnal raptor or a bird that is awake at night? Oh, that's right. So I ask everyone to please look at the right side of the amphitheater. Let us all be silent, everyone. And we have over there Brian, our Philippine Eagle owl. So while Brian was flying from the window pane up until here, this Did you happen to hear anything? May narinig po ba kayo? I'm sure wala. That's because owls do have a silent flight pattern. Literally, hindi niyo po sila maririnig na lumipad no matter how hard they flap their wings. And that's because of their fine sets of feathers. Now, Brian is not the only owl we're going to be meeting this morning. Coming from my back, we also have Noah! Everybody meet Noah, one of the most beautiful owls that we have here in Malagos Garden Resort. By the way, Noah is a common grass owl. And common grass owls love to live in lowland areas. And usually, dito sila nakikita ng ating mga farmers while they are tending their lands. Now, once again, Brian and Noah are still not the only owls you'll be meeting this morning. Coming from my right, we also have Ina! Ladies and gentlemen, meet Ina, our Everest Cops owl. Now, I would like to ask everyone, nakikita ba ng lahat si Ina? Can everybody see Ina? Oh, very good. So Ina might be small, but Ina actually has the biggest story out of all the owls that we have here. Ina was donated to us by the principal and teachers of Inayangan National High School, thus her name. Her nest fell from a tree during a strong rain, and they were supposed to be a brood of 3, but only Ina was able to survive. That is why Ina might be small, but she is considered to be one of the strongest owls that we have here in Malagos Garden Resort. So can everybody please say hi, Ina? So by now, you might be wondering, what do owls eat? They actually eat rats and rodents. That is why owls are very beneficial to farmers because they eat the pest in their farmlands. So that's it for our lovely owls this morning. And we are done with raptors. Tapos na po tayo sa ating meat-eating bird. And this time, I'm going to introduce a different type of bird with a different type of diet. So I guess everybody is ready. Please help me welcome our next feature bird. Is going to be Terry. Come on, Terry. Ayan, so si Terry po ay isang Mindanao Tariktik hornbill o isang Mindanao endemic bird. That means, dito lamang po sila sa